I took my daughter and left the wedding after her stepbrother pulled her wig. Okay, so my daughter Megan is 16 and she just finished cancer treatment about 2 months ago. She beat it, which is amazing, but chemo took her hair. All of it. And look, I know hair grows back. I know it's not the end of the world, but she's 16. Try telling a teenage girl that hair doesn't matter. She stopped hanging out with friends, stopped answering texts. She wouldn't even come downstairs when my sister came over to visit. She'd just stay in her room with the door locked. My stepson Ben is 18. He's my husband's kid from his first marriage. And ever since Megan lost her hair, he's been making these little comments. Stuff like, "You look like an egg," or "Hey Baldy," when he walks past her room. One time I caught him trying to sneak a picture of her when she was sleeping on the couch without her headscarf. He was gonna post it somewhere. I grabbed his phone and deleted it and told my husband. And you know what he said? He said Ben was just messing around, just harmless teasing. Boys being boys, whatever. So my husband's sister was getting married last week. Big wedding, like 200 people. The whole family was gonna be there. Everyone kept asking if Megan was coming, and honestly, she didn't want to go. She said she couldn't handle people staring at her or asking questions about her head or giving her that sad pity look people do. And I get it, I really do. But I also wanted her to start living again, you know? She can't hide in her room forever. So I talked to her. Not pushed, just talked. I told her we could get her a really nice wig, like a good one, and she could pick it out herself, whatever style she wanted. She thought about it for like 2 days and then finally said, okay. So we went to this wig shop downtown and she tried on like 15 different ones. She finally picked this pixie cut one that was like a honey brown color, and honestly, she looked so good, like genuinely beautiful. She was smiling in the mirror, and I almost cried right there in the store. First time I'd seen her smile like that in months. We get home and she's wearing the wig and she comes downstairs to show my husband and Ben. And they both just started laughing. Not like, oh, that's cute laughing. Like actually laughing at her. Ben goes, nice costume. And my husband is just sitting there grinning. Megan's face dropped and she went back upstairs. I asked them what was so funny, and they both just shrugged like I was being dramatic. Whatever. Wedding day comes. Megan puts on her wig and this really pretty blue dress she picked out. She looked amazing. We drive to the venue and she's nervous the whole way, but she's doing it. She's actually doing it. The ceremony was nice. Megan sat next to me and she was quiet, but she was there. After, we all went to the reception hall. Big room, round tables, DJ playing music. Megan was actually talking to one of her cousins she hadn't seen in a while. I was at the table with my husband and some of his relatives, and I kept looking over at Megan and she seemed okay, like actually okay. Then we all sat down for dinner. Megan came back to our table. Ben was sitting across from her. Some aunt or someone made a comment about how pretty Megan looked and how she loved her haircut. Megan said thank you, and I could see her kind of relaxing a little bit. That's when it happened. Ben just reached across the table, grabbed Megan's wig, and yanked it right off her head. Just like that, in front of everyone. Megan screamed. Not like a loud scream, but this horrible, shocked sound that I'm never gonna forget. Her bald head was just there, exposed, under all those lights with like 200 people around. She grabbed the wig out of Ben's hand, covered her head with it, and just ran. She ran out of the reception hall and I could hear her crying as she went. Ben started laughing. His cousins at the next table started laughing. And I turned around and I saw my husband sitting there next to his mom, and he was laughing too. Actually laughing at his stepdaughter, who just went through cancer. I stood up and I just lost it on Ben, right there in front of everyone. I don't even remember exactly what I said, but it was loud and it was not nice. Something about him being cruel and pathetic and how he should be ashamed of himself. The whole room went quiet. People were staring. The bride, my husband's sister, had her mouth open. I didn't care. I grabbed my purse, went outside, found Megan in the parking lot sobbing in the car. I got in, started the engine, and we left. My husband called me like 6 times on the drive home. I didn't answer. He and Ben had driven with us, so now they had no ride. Not my problem.